Hi everyone, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan. I'm your hostess today. I'm going to tell you about a little bit of thrifting fun that I had this week. One day was with my dear friend that has been driving me to my doctor's appointments, and we stopped at the Goodwill up north of town, and we don't normally shop there, but I found a few items there. And then yesterday my husband and I had some errands to do. He was off work, and we stopped at a little thrift store in a little bitty town, and I picked up a few items there. So I'm going to share those with you, plus something that I got at Walmart. I'm going to start with the cookbooks because they're heavy. I got 3 of them, y'all. Get down, Roscoe. The first one was at the little thrift store out of town, and it is a low cholesterol cookbook. It has a few little recipes in here, including a barbecue sauce recipe that I saw, and it was 50 cents. And it's Creekmore's Food Stores of Middleton, Bolivar, and Millington, Tennessee. And it is a collection featuring Heart American Association recipes. So this is going to be a good little investment for us for 50 cents. Maybe I can help get my cholesterol under control. This book came from Goodwill. It's the Rodel Cookbook. It's over 400 pages and probably a little over 200 recipes in this book. And it covers just about everything you can imagine, including soybeans, which we don't eat. But it has all kinds of fruits and desserts in the back. It has all your beans, your vegetables, your meats, your salads, and your beverages in it. So that's going to be a good cookbook for me to glean some recipes from. And also, it was a green tag day at that Goodwill, and so we got the 2 cookbooks there for 50% off, and they were $1.50 each. And this book was copyrighted in 1973, so that's a pretty good old cookbook, because I'm old. The second one was copyrighted in 2006 and 2008. It's 400 sauces, and it's got a sauce for just about everything you can imagine. It's also got some recipes for relishes and chutneys and stuff like that. And it had a lot of interesting sauce recipes using unusual items. So I thought, well, this will come in handy because I do a lot of cooking, and I'm always looking for something to change the flavor. And this says it covers dips, dressings, sauces, jams, jellies, and pickles. So it's got all kinds of recipes in it. And it's a pretty thick book. It's heavy. Going back to the first thrift store that I went to. I've got stuff set everywhere in here, y'all. I got this bag. It's, the measuring spoons and some measuring cups, and it's a mix match bunch. It's not a full set of anything, but with everything that I do around the house, I'm always looking for a measuring cup to stick in a jar, or a measuring spoon because the other ones are dirty. So I'm going to have extras. I'm going to put the extras over by my spice cabinet, and I've got some that I have when I'm cooking. So these will be probably mainly for spices and stuff like that. The measuring cups will probably be used for, one of them might be used for the baking soda bag, and then the others might be used in my gallon jars. Okay, and at our Goodwill, I also got a mini muffin pan or cupcake pan. And it's like brand new. There's no rust or anything on it, no scratches, no nothing. and I paid $3.99 for this one. The last time I did a video, I had the full-size muffin pan, and I paid $3.98 for it. Around Christmas and Easter, I like to make homemade candies, even though we can't eat a lot of it, being diabetic, but we do like to give them as gifts to family members and stuff. And so this will come in handy. I can put the little mini muffin wrappers in here and fill it with my candies that I'm making that day, and it will just really come in handy for me. The last time we did a video, I left out an item, and this item is a pizza dough mat, and it can make up to a 12, I think it's a 12-inch pizza, but it's small enough to fit on my little bitty counters, and I don't have a dough mat for when I make donuts or roll out pie dough or anything. So this will come in handy, and I can roll it up and put it in my drawer when I'm finished with it. And it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I really like that. Going back to the little store, the little thrift store out of town that we stopped at, I found this. And I paid $1.99 for it, and it's 9 pieces. It's bamboo utensil set, and it's got 3 spatulas in it, which I really liked. The last item from my thrift store was a brand new bag of crochet cotton. This is the sugar and cream crochet cotton. I paid $3.99 for this at Goodwill. And if you go online, these are around $7 a skein now online. I didn't check Walmart to see what their prices was, but I do a lot of crocheting, and I use crochet cotton for hand towels for the bathroom. I've got a hair thing for when I wash my hair. I've got a back scrubber that I've made. I'm sorry, y'all, that was my dog barking. Hush, girl. I use this cotton to make dishcloths, pot holders, and washcloths. So this really comes in handy, and they last a long time. Oh, and I also do it for mason jar covers. So I use this. So that'll come in handy when I get ready to crochet something, or I need to replace an item. My last item was at Walmart. We stopped at Walmart to pick up a few items, and I always browse and see what they have over in the seed department, even though I don't need seeds and vegetables. But I've been thinking about getting some strawberries to plant in one of our bathtubs out front. We have one tub that is nothing but asparagus, and it's been established for several years. My husband put in a bathtub last year and filled it with soil. And we didn't really do anything with it. We tried to grow some hot peppers in it, and they just didn't do anything. But they had the 10-root pack of the All-Star June-bearing strawberries for $3.24. So I'll get these out, and I'll soak the root pods in here just to loosen them up before I plant them, so I can make sure that I have them in the right direction and everything. We're going to get them planted in the bathtub. So hopefully I will be getting some strawberries. Y'all might notice that my hair is a little shorter. We splurged. I don't go to the beauty parlor but once, maybe every 2 or 3 years, just to get a trim. But because of the big C, I have had hair loss. And I'm talking about gobs and gobs of hair falling out. And my hair looked awful. It was straggly looking. You could really tell that it had thinned out. And so the beautician, I asked her, I said, what can I do? What kind of cut should I do? And she says, just do a straight cut. And she says, you may have to come back again and have another straight cut done, but that should get your healthy hair growing again. So hopefully I'm over the worst of it. But I can tell you I have lost some hair. On a good note, and I'm going to close with this, is my wound has healed. Praise the Lord. He is so good to us. And I am off the oxygen the majority of the day now. I am still wearing it at night. I do put it on when I feel like my oxygen's dropping, or I've checked my oxygen meter and it has dropped. So I'm doing all that. I'm doing the exercises that occupational therapy has me doing to strengthen my lungs. So I'm hoping I can be off oxygen soon. But it's still here in case I need it. Y'all, I love you. If you haven't been told by anyone today, you are loved from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. And there's somebody that loves you even more than I do, and that is Jesus. May you be blessed.